Hey, Shalom. First off, I want to start up by saying all praises, honor, and glory is due to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Akakadash. That's all praises to the world calls God, whose true name in Hebrew is Yahweh. Bashim in the name of Yahushai being the name of the only begotten Son. Also, want to say, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy to those for like preaching word in truth and sincerity. And my brother Tazabah in Great Millstone, Arizona Camp, well with another video to edify. And I'm gonna play this video to do for IUIC defending, Lake, uh, 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 Bishop Nathaniel's lack of, you know, activity as supposedly being a man of the Lord, right? Making excuses, but ultimately, if this dude is able to go out, eat, travel, do all these other activities, why ain't he out there on the street preaching? Why ain't he visible, right? And men have a problem when men hold other people in these other camps to the standard that Yahweh Shai put out, to the standard that men of the Lord in the scriptures had to, uphold, right? Everybody wants to like everybody until there comes a time for some correction and questions have to be answered. So Lord will, I'm going to play this, get some scriptures, Lord will it be edifying.
Which black lying Hebrew Israelite group is talking about us? Like GMS got the bishop name in his mouth. The bishop been off camera for months. And Great Millstone Camp, their leaders talk about the...
Strike one. The bishop been off the camera for months, right? This is Isaiah 30. And 21. Yeah, 20, Salakia. And though Yahweh give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers, and thy ears shall hear a word behind thee saying, this is the way, walk ye in it. When you turn to the right hand, or you turn to the left. Now, if he been off camera for months, how is he fulfilling the scripture? Nobody's seeing him, right? When the Lord came to Peter, he said, lovest thou me and feed my sheep, right? Now, there's a lot of sheep that dude ain't been tending to if he been off the camera for months. What's going on? Did he take the Vanessa? Is he having complications from the Vanessa? Right? What illness is he supposed to be having? Right? And even if you're sick, right? Paul, and I'm gonna get it, was sick as well. Howard Shai, the scriptures tell you, Howard Shai was a man. Let me get it. Yeah, this is Isaiah 53 and 3. It says, he is despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrow and acquainted with grief. When you go into that acquainted with grief, it goes into sicknesses, man. And we hid as it were our faces from him. He was despised and we despised and we esteemed him not. Right? So you being sick ain't no excuse, man. Brothers have crippling arthritis, crippling body issues to where it's standing up on their feet really the best thing. But they go out there because, hey, it's our duty, right?
The bishop every week at their camp. And you wicked niggas in that camp won't tell them leaders to shut their black mouth. How jealous could you be of a man that you stay on his dick like that, talking about him every week?
No, this ain't called by jealousy, man. This ain't caused by jealousy. This is caused by an account of accountability, man. How is it that you ain't out there, but you supposed to be a leader in Israel, right?
Got the bishop name in his mouth. The bishop been off camera for months. And Great Millstone Camp, their leaders talk about the bishop every week at their camp. And you wicked niggas in that camp won't tell them leaders to shut their black.
And look at our leaders. Never took a day off. Never took a day off. Never went on months on end. They have a right to speak. Right?
Mouth. How jealous could you be of a man that you stay on his dick like that, talking about him every week in your camp? And you talking about you the men of the Lords and you the best, you the top camp and God is dealing with you. Bishop in his house trying to get himself healthy and y'all.
Bishop in his house trying to get yourself healthy, but what about the nation that's altogether sick as hell, right? Right. So this is 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians 12. 2 Corinthians 12 and 7. It says, at least I should be exalted above measure. It says, through the abundance of revelations, there was given me a thorn in the flesh, meaning Paul had illnesses, man. He had things that made him sickly, right? And I'm going to get another scripture that goes into that more. It says, the messenger of Satan buffeted me. At least should be exalted above measure, right? So Paul was going through it. That's a man that you could look at and be like, this is a man that had to stand the test of time. Right? Now, peep this. This is what Paul said it was like in his letters, right? It says, started 2 Corinthians 10 and 9. It says that I may not seem as if I would terrify you by letters, for his letters say they are mighty and powerful, but his bodily presence is weak and his speech contemptible. So outwardly, Paul was, a feeble man, right? His body was weak. He probably had to slouch over a little bit, right? Just the wear and tear on the body, and that thorn in the flesh made him sickly, right? So what excuse does Bishop Nate have in that, right? Scriptures tell you, be ye followers of me, even as I am of Yahushua. Yahushua himself, we read it, was a man that created with griefs and sorrows, man. He came in the same light flesh, and he dealt with the same things as we, man. You think the Lord wasn't feeling hurt when he was on the cross? When he had to, go through what he had to go through for the nation to have the opportunity for salvation? Right? You have no excuse, man. You have no excuse for this dude, to be making excuses for this man is unacceptable, man. Unacceptable. Now, he also made another statement saying he's been in his house, trying to get his health right. How hard is it to go on a cell phone and sit on your damn couch and make a video to edify? How hard is it to go out one day a week, on the highways and byways as is commanded, and do what the Lord said? Make your body a living sacrifice, but you haven't done it. Right? Now, this is Haggai 1 and 2. It says, thus speaketh Yahweh of hosts, saying, this people say, the time is not come, the time that Yahweh's house should be built. Then the word of Yahweh came. Then came the word of Yahweh by Haggai the prophet, saying, Is it time for you, O ye, to dwell in your sealed houses, and this house lay waste? You see, it's not time for you to be just sitting and relaxing, man. Trying to get your health right, man. What about the health of the nation, man? There has to come a time, right, where you're going to have to choose to do what's good for the Lord and not for yourself. We're in that time. Remember, you're set up over somebody else's livestock, the sheep. Right? If one of those sheep go out missing and become maimed, injured in any way, that's going to be a laid on you because you're the servant that was supposed to be watching over the flock. That's Romans 16 and 17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. Now there's reason to have a problem with Nate, and there's a reason to have a problem with Deacon Asaph. Damn fool. You know, here it is. You got a man that's over you, not doing the work of the Lord, and now we the wickedest niggas, right? Nah. You see, the problem is y'all don't hold each other to the standard of the scriptures, right? Simplest ass niggas, man. And we have to mark those that they ain't doing the right things to warn the flock.
Y'all still got his name in your mouth. You niggas are low lives.
Hey, don't the scriptures say that they're going to separate our company from them? No, but that's all I got on this. Shalom.